Swiss Family Robinson. The Swiss Family Robinson is a novel by John David Wyss. It's a very exciting story. The main characters are a mother and father and their 4 sons, Fritz, Ernest, Jack, and Franz. The family decides to travel to a new country to live. They travel on a ship with lots of other people, but there is a big storm. The ship sinks, but the family swims to an island. There aren't any other people on the island, so the family is alone. They take things from the ship, such as clothes and tools, to help them start a new life. The family has lots of adventures on the island, and they learn a lot of important lessons. They find out that the island has everything they need to survive. First, they use wood from the trees to build a house in a tree. When the weather is cold and wet, they move to a cave and make a home there. They grow vegetables and fruit from seeds, and they hunt animals for their meat. They use salt to keep their meat fresh for a long time, so they are never hungry. They cook food on a fire, and they use plants to make paper and clothes. They learn a lot about nature, and they enjoy their life on the island. One day they have the chance to leave the island and go home to Switzerland. But they decide that the island is their home now. They are happy with their new life and they don't want to leave.
Just great.
Swiss Family Robinson. The Swiss Family Robinson is a novel by Johann David Wyss. It's a very exciting story. The main characters are a mother and father, and their 4 sons, Fritz, Ernest, Jack, and Franz. The family decides to travel to a new country to live. They travel on a ship with lots of other people, but there's a big storm. The ship sinks, but the family swims to an island. There aren't any other people on the island, so the family is alone. They take things from the ship, such as clothes and tools to help them start new life. The family has lots of adventures on the island, and they learn a lot of important lessons. They find out that the island has everything they need to survive. First, they use wood from the trees to build a house in a tree. When the weather is cold and wet, they move to a cave and make a home there. They grow vegetables and fruit from seeds, and they hunt animals for their meat. They use salt to keep their meat fresh a long time, so they are never hungry. They cook food on a fire, and they use plants to make paper and clothes. They learn a lot about nature, and they enjoy their life on the island. One day they have a chance to leave the island and go home to Switzerland. But they decide that the island is their home now. They are happy with their new life and they don't want to leave.
Very good.
The Swiss Family Robinson is a novel by Jack and David Wyss. It's a very exciting story. The main
Characters.
characters are a mother and father and their 4 sons. Fritz, Ernest, Jack and Franz. The family decide to travel to a new country to live. They travel on a ship with lots of the people,
Of other people.
but there is a big storm. The ship sinks, but the family swim to an
Island.
island. There aren't any other
People.
on the island. Island. So the family is alone. They take things from the ship, such as clothes and tools, to help to them to start a new life. The family has lots of
Adventures.
on their island, and they're learning a lot of important lessons. They find out that the island
Find out. Island.
has everything they need to survive. First, they use wood from
Use.
the trees to
Build.
build a house in a tree. Then, when the weather is cold and wet, they move to a cave and make a hole there. They grow vegetables and fruit from seeds, and they hunt animals for the meat.
Swiss Family Robinson. The Swiss Family Robinson is a novel by Johann David Wyss.
Johann David Wyss.
It's a very exciting story. The main
Characters.
characters mother
A mother.
and father and their 4 sons. Fritz, Ernest, Jack and friends. The family
Decides.
decides to travel to a new country to live.
Live.
They travel on a ship with lots of other people, but there is a big storm. The ship sinks, but the family swims to an island. There aren't any
Other.
people on the island, so the family is alone. They take things from the ship, such as
Clothes.
to help
them start a new
Life. Let's read.
Swiss Family Robinson. The Swiss Family Robinson is a novel
By
John
Johann David Wyss.
It's a very exciting story. The main
Characters.
characters are a mother and father and their 4 sons.
Sons.
Fritz, Ernest, Jack, and Franz. The family decides to
Travel
to a new country to live. They travel on the ship with lots of our
Other.
other people, but there is a big storm. The ship
Sinks.
sinks, but the family swims to an island. There aren't any other people on the island, so the family is alone. They take things from the ship, such as clothes and tools.